So guys, in this part, we'll be discussing about the URL module. In short, I'll be telling you what is a URL module. URL means the current URL which you are facing. So it may be facebook.com, it's a URL, youtube.com, it's an URL. So this URL, if you need to perform some actions using this particular URL or its searching parameters, it can be done in JavaScript using like window.location.href, right? It is a very easy way to use. But in Node.js, if you have to do something like this, you want to face the current URL or you need to get some parameters, the searching parameters in the URL, you need to use URL module in Node.js. So in this part, I'll be telling you how can we make use of this URL module and we can fetch the particular URL, the current parameters with this URL module. So guys, before using this URL module, we have to import the URL module. And before starting, I'll tell you, you need not install any plugin for this thing as it is an built-in module. You just need to use require with the name of that particular plugin, that is URL. Now, let me check. We have to fetch the current URL which we are trying to execute here. So, the easiest way is that make an particular variable. I've already used an URL object variable and we are using request dot, that is req dot URL. This is the easiest and simplest way you can get your current location URL. So let me first console.log the particular URL object and I'll show you what we are getting at the end of this particular URL object. So let me run the project node. So as soon as I refresh this particular project, you can just see a forward slash. That is the current URL. That is the root URL which you're getting. Now let me write something, a particular root name, that is tech channel. Let me also include some searching parameters. Let me name the channel to be as coder in. We are searching for a particular tech channel, that is coder in, and let me check here whether it is coming. You can just see guys, the tech channel along with the particular search parameters, it is coming. Now let me include another searching parameter with and ampersand here equals to 2021. So let me go to my console. You can just see the entire thing has been fetched. Using this, you can most probably do your particular function, whether you want to fetch a particular URL, you want to display some images, you can do with the help of these things. So the main thing is that I want to parse this particular URL into an object form, right? So that we can easily access all of its part. So URL dot parse, and we want to parse the current URL, and I'm making it true. I want it to be displayed in an object format. So let me console this to the terminal, what we are getting at this end of. So let's say, okay guys, I think so I have to restart my Node.js server once again. Okay, now let me go here. Let me check here. Okay, you can just see a particular URL object has been generated with all the protocol, the authentication, the host name, the search parameters, the query, the path name, and the href. So this is displayed in an object format. Now, in order to fetch this into a particular query format, we also it's very easy, right? URL dot particular object name we just need to give, and the particular query will be highlighted. Suppose we want this particular query to be highlighted. So let's see how can this be done. I think so. Okay, fine. Just refresh the page. Need to reload the Node.js server. Okay, you can just see as it has been reloaded. You can just see the query has been fetched. So with the help of this query, with the help of the path name, the particular object parameters, you can make your Node.js project to work as you like, right? You want a particular file to be fetched with that particular default name, so you can parse that particular URL object using this URL object parameter, and you can fetch a particular file using request.send file or something like that. As we are not dealing with the file system here, which will be dealing later on that particular topic, so you can use this thing. So first, let me show you just for how can we fetch all the path name, the query parameters, right? The path which we are working on it. So you'll be using URL object dot query. Again, path name is already there, URL object dot path, and I just want to list this everything, all the parameters in an HTML page. So let's see how can we do this thing. These are the requests we are generating and the response we need to pass to the HTML file. So let me first complete this, guys. Now I'll be using response dot write head. We are sending a headers to the HTML, like what that particular file can expect, whether it's a plain text, whether it's an image, or whether it is an HTML page. In my case, I'm passing HTML. All right. And when you are ending the response, we want a particular list to be displayed in my HTML page. So I've initialized my li tags. Inside here, I'll be using the path name variable, which is the URL object dot path name. Now let me copy it two more times, the list tags. Okay, this will be the path. This will be the path on which path I'm using this thing, right? And this will be the query. Is a query. Just actually, this query thing will not work, guys. I'm telling you beforehand because I'm just trying to parse whether that object is being fetched or not. So as soon as I refresh this thing, when I go to my console, you can just see cannot convert object to primitive value. Means it is the object is not being able to pass. So I have to include that particular parameter name in order to get my values. So I have to write here. Let me check the name. Okay, that was name only query. It will be name. Now let me pass it once again. Okay, let me run this thing. You can just see the query has been executing with the name only coding. And similarly, you can find the year also using the query function along with the year as an parameter, right? So let's see here, and year equals to, you can just get that particular thing, query and year. Now let me rerun this thing. Now you can just see the query has been coded in the year is 2021. So guys, this is all about the URL module. This is all you need to know about the URL module. My next part, I'll be telling you about the readline module, which is an interesting part of a Node.js module. So see you in the